I'm the Vice Commander of the 24th Special Operations.
Okay, tell us a little bit about what this ceremony really means for you all.
So this ceremony is a way for us to remember our fallen, to honor our Gold Star family members, to say thank you to the community, both the military community here at Hobart Field and the local community who means so much to us support-wise. And it's a place for us to come together to remember our fallen. Yeah, there you go. And then inspiration for future generations of special tactics operators.
And talk about the manpower to get all of these statues.
So really, this is without Steve Haggett, who's our chief of protocol. This event wouldn't happen. He conceived the idea. He drove all the planning. It's been about a 3-year process to make all of this happen, to raise all the money, to do the engineering site work, to get all the stone selected and engraved and moved down here, and then to have the statue itself made. So it's been really a full-time job for Steve for the past 3 years. Only about 1 year of that has he been working for us. So the previous 2 years was all volunteer work for people working with Steve in the local community and around the special tactics community to make this happen.
Okay, and what was that price tag?
So we raised about $170,000. That bought all the stone. That was for the statue to be made, all the emblems that are placed, all the engraving and etching on the stone, and then also a maintenance fund to make sure that if there are future names to be added, we have money to do that, and to keep the site up to standards and looking good as a place to remember our fallen comrades. Yes.
You said that this is a good place for you guys to come and remember. I mean, how difficult will that be for you? Because, I mean, naturally, as much as this is an honor, this does not replace the honor.
It does not. But, someone a lot smarter than me said that a man dies 2 deaths. The first when he actually passes from this world, and the second when he's forgotten. So our intent is to never let our comrades be forgotten. That as long as we speak their names, they continue to live in our hearts and in our memories. And it's a way for us to be able to come and make sure that never happens. And it's also a way for the Gold Star families to be able to come to a place where their loved one is memorialized, and they can hopefully find some peace with the tremendous loss that they've suffered.
Now, in spite of what a lot of people don't realize, you guys are just all around true heroes to the word. I mean, you guys stand for that. Seeing another hero on this wall, will you be able to actually come here and find peace?
Yes. So a number of the combat controllers who are on the stone were guys that work back. So I come by here frequently. If I do a morning run, I'll run by here. And I have a place that I can come and I can touch their name, and I can think about them, remember them, say a prayer, and it gives me some level of peace. That hole that they've left in everybody's lives will never go away. We don't want it to, because we always want to remember.
Me and Laura got a chance to do a story with you guys about 4 years ago, and I never knew what you guys did until we did that story. What do you want people to know about what you guys really do to keep everybody else, not just here, on the ground, safe, but the rest of the people, the planes, everybody here that makes the Air Force?
So everybody has their part to play in keeping the nation safe. We have a small piece to play in that, but we're very proud of it. We work really hard to do it really, really well. In terms of what do we want the public to take away from this, there are a lot of people who work behind the scenes, who work for no fanfare, make a lot of sacrifices. Some of those the ultimate sacrifice to keep our nation free, so that they can enjoy the liberties that are given to them by our government and our Constitution. And that's all that we want. Whether or not any of them ever know our names is inconsequential to us. We try to be quiet professionals, and we just try to go about professionally doing our job and protecting the nation. And if somebody takes notice, that's great. But it is much more important for us to do our job well, to not let our comrades down, and to make sure that the legacy of heroism and excellence that we have going back from World War II continues in the future.
And final question, what's next for you guys? What does the future hold for you guys?
Hopefully more of the same in terms of the things we're able to do for the country. Hopefully we never have to put another name on the wall. If I could ask one thing, it would be that. But there's another generation of young operators who are coming up who understand that is a very likely thing, and that we will be back here one day putting another name on this wall. There is no one who wants peace more than those who are responsible for executing war. If I never have to give another group a heart or knock on a door and tell a family member that someone they truly love is gone, I'm perfectly happy with that.
Anything else that you would like to add about today's ceremony or just tactical pieces?
So you,
Sooner I'm out from the
so you could say something about like how it was a community effort. The Greater Emerald Coast community has played a role in this. Because, sorry,
Thanks.
Still her question.
Yeah, I asked the last question, but she jumped in. I had nothing.
We are forever indebted to the Emerald Coast community. The amount of support that they give us, taking care of our families when we're gone, of helping us when we're here with things like this memorial, the amount of time and effort and money that they contribute on a regular basis is priceless to us. We can never say thank you enough. And it is, the Emerald Coast is a perfect place for us to be because it is one big family, and they have embraced us from the second that we've been here. And so, none of this happens without the local community. None of us.
The only other question I have is, whose bracelet are you wearing?
So this bracelet is Andre Guillet, Senior Master Sergeant. He's the last combat controller who's missing in action in Southeast Asia. His name's on the memorial. His sister gave it to me about 12 years ago. She comes down routinely when her health allows it. Andre was riding in a plane, was shot down in Laos. His crash site is on the list to be excavated, hopefully in this coming year. And his sister's sole wish is that Andy comes home before she passes, because she's the last family member that he has that's still alive. So until Andy comes home, I'll continue to wear his bracelet.
Thank you.
And thank you for everything you do, as well as the Herbert family. I mean, you just so gratefully appreciate it. You have no idea. Thank you.
Thank you very much.